Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play with Aspawitch, where no one likes the Hansa. We are playing this, the new expansion, Res Publica. We are playing as the Hansa in Northern Europe. We are a merchant republic. Last episode we looked at a bit at the factions, as well as expanded a bit in Northern Europe. We have 5 vassals and 1 ally, which we will dissolve to preserve our costs. Now, we should probably start improving relations with our vassals, so we don't lose them to something silly like independence support. And we should get 2 more rivals. How about Munster and... yeah, Munster. And I don't know. Why do we get Provence? Are we neighboring Provence? Where's Provence? Aren't they there? Yeah, they're there. Well, not them. Let's pick... I don't know. Bohemia or Burgundy? Bohemia is over here, they're huge, but so is Burgundy. So, aren't they allied with... no, Salzburg? Oregon, Milan? Well, none of them is in the coalition against me, so maybe I should avoid getting them upset with me and just stay with the 2 rivals for now. Someone is bound to pick me as a rival soon, and then I can rival them. So yeah, let's wait and see. I could release Hamburg for another vessel, but why would I do that? Let's check our subject screen here. So we are getting almost 2 ducats a month from our vassals with our tribute system idea. And what's the next? Time to fabricate claims. Well, we won't use that one for a while. Let's just... okay, so we can import iron from Brunswick. Yeah, I can use that. Extra military power and extra relationship with my vassal. Not a bad idea. Now we are basically just waiting for the inevitable coalition war against us. It's bound to happen soon. But yeah, what can you do? This is what happens when you expand too fast in Northern Europe in the HRE. I mean, look at this coalition map. This is our aggressive expansion. Minus 100 everywhere. And the coalition is huge. So we are sadly gonna have to be good guys for a while. And it still annoys me that Lübeck is landlocked from the rest of my territory. I should really get Saxe-Lauenburg, but they're in the coalition, so I can't. We'll have to wait. Also, Oldenburg. Well, let's just speed ahead. We made our mission happen. We have, yeah, that would be 9 years. Am I going to do anything else in 9 years? Probably not. But still, 9 years is 9 years. Now, incorporating Brunswick. That would be in how many years? Annex 1460. Yeah, that is 9 years, and I won't be... well, sure. Let's go. See what happens. Denmark is in the coalition. This is getting silly, if you ask me. We have gained a casus belli against Denmark that we won't use. Yeah, maybe we should look at what factions we have in power. If we get the traders in control, we would get global trade power instead of build cost. We're not building anything, and the production is nice, I guess, but let's see, 6.63, and if we boost the traders into power like that, what would our income actually decreased? No, it didn't. 7.19. So we got more money now. We should just stockpile this for a while to have money for mercenaries, and we should. No, we don't have any diplomats. They're both improving relations. Provence has entered into the military coalition. Well, this is turning out to be quite a party. Milan. Let's see it grow. The Family Act. The aristocrats of the Hansa have been pushing for a legislation popularly referred to as the Family Act, an effort to prevent innocent minds from twisted plays and novels spewed forth by libertine authors of recent years. The main outrage behind the initiative for the Family Act is an obscene play, A Family Act, traveling the country with satires which satirizes the excesses of the aristocratic classes. Humiliated and revolted, the victims of its mockery are now demanding that the Republic prevents it from spreading further. So we can... Interesting. What do they call an act like that? I guess that's an aristocrat joke. The aristocrat. Okay, so we can... lose 20 influence with the aristocrats, or we could lose the stability. Now, this would be a great opportunity to see if this actually is percentages, which it looks to be. So if we lose 20 influence, we should, I guess, get a total of 20 influence with the traders and the guilds. So 41.33, and if we lose that, we get 51.43. Yeah, we got 10 each. So the aristocrats hate us. That's no big deal. And Burgundy is in the coalition. So yeah, Red Europe. This expansion, early expansion, might have been a bad idea, but well, I guess we'll survive somehow. Fair dealing. An empire with colonies and vassals resembles a rowdy family, and it takes a firm but fair hand to keep everything in line. Recent policies have won the admiration of our subject nations and bring all of us closer together. I love you guys. So we get 50 opinion with all of our vassals. That's nice. I guess that's because I have so many vassals. Thank you for that. I needed that, since they all really hate me. Let's see how they like me now. Well, everyone but Anhalt is in the green, so that's good. Prevents backing of independence. They need to hate me for that. So, what happens with our tech? We're almost at military tech 4, and yeah. Now, we have 94. This is usually, for some reason, you don't get... I have this feeling that I'm usually lower than... I lose more than 6 Republican tradition during an election cycle, but maybe I don't. That's minus 10 plus 4 for every year, or for those 4 years, so I guess it makes sense. Well, we're definitely keeping him, and maybe, just maybe, he's 39 years old. Maybe he'll stay in power long enough to get us into a what's it called? Dictatorship. We'll see what happens. But for now, he is staying in power. This is actually one time when it could be not worth keeping him, since he has 6 in one of the stats. It won't increase beyond 6, so he's actually only gaining 2 power when we keep him now. So that's 2 power for 10 Republican tradition, but we're gonna keep him anyway. See, still 6, so 5, 6, 3. Well, hopefully we'll get him up to 666 and have him become a dictator. That would be cool. So, new trade research is heretical. We have had complaints from several dignitaries in our country that the new practices of our merchants are clearly heretical, and that we should put a stop to them. We can lose Diplo power, or we can lose prestige. Well, we have 58 prestige, and yeah, let's ditch that prestige for now. Look, we're in 7th place. We are such a huge power. How's the coalition looking? Yeah, they really like us. The world. Well, they're not making a move, so I guess I'm lucky. Another thing they changed in the patch, they revoked the earlier change to neighboring bonus, reverting it back to -5% per country that's ahead in your tech group. So now, if one country is ahead of you, you get -5%. So that's great, I guess. Let's get that one. And also, if you're ahead in tech, if you're ahead in admin tech, if you're ahead of time, you will get plus 20% production, I think, or production efficiency. And if you're ahead in Diplotech, you will get 20% trade efficiency. So that's a bonus for going ahead of time in those 2 categories. Oh, military tech as well. Great. Now we could be building some temples. I wonder, we could put 10 points into the guilds to get the build cost down. But then again, I'm probably not building that many buildings, so let's just conserve that power for now. Yeah. Now my huge admin power gain is good to have. Yeah. Well, we have 3 provinces, and hopefully we'll be able to integrate Brunswick soon, so we get 5 provinces, and that would probably anger the Emperor. He doesn't look kindly to diplomatically annexing a prince, but yeah. What can you do? Now we could probably pick Utrecht as our rival, yeah, because they rivaled us. That's another change in the patch. If someone rivals you, you can rival them back, even though they're tiny. So let's pick Utrecht as our rival. Oh, they ate Geldre. So maybe they are big enough to actually be. Prestige or papal influence? Well, I'm nowhere close to getting anything done with the papacy, so I'll use the prestige. I should, I guess, get some embargoes going on my rivals. Munster is in the coalition as well. I'm painting Europe red. Well, such is the life of an overlord. Well, this turned out to be a waiting game. That's what you get for expanding too heavily. But on the other hand, we get to experience some new events, at least. Get that idea. Let's check our... maybe we should actually move the Vienna guy to transfer from the Baltic instead. I think that's more worth it. Yeah, I increased our... I think it increased. So, the Florentine School. This is an old event. We will pay for the yearly prestige to keep our DK down. Well, it would be nice with some wars, but yeah, can't really attack anyone. There's the Pomerania in our coalition as well. Well. You know what? This is Mecklenburg and Teutonic Order, and I'm not even doing anything. I don't really get this. The coalition is growing, even though I'm not expanding. And there's Poland. So that leaves Central HRE. It's kind of funny that these provinces are not in the coalition, seeing as they're closer than England and the Italian nations. I don't get that. I guess it's because they're in the HRE, they're more reluctant to join the coalition against me, or something. I don't know. Would make sense. We share our emperor, so they'll cut me some slack. Well, we are waiting for our manpower to get up, and waiting for the opportunity to deploy annex Brandenburg. This is turning out to be quite a slow episode. We could get... let's... tax modifier, that's inconsequential, I think. Revolt risk and manpower. Yeah, let's ignore it, actually. It's in Bremen. We're still at minus a lot. Revolt risk. Tax is doesn't really matter. Our tax income is pretty low compared to our trade income, so yeah. And lower manpower means I'll just get a bit closer to my 90%. There we go. Saxe-Lauenburg has declared war. Coalition war. Let's see. We have England, Ferrara, Saxe-Lauenburg and Utrecht. So it's a pretty small part of the coalition, actually. I might be able to win this. They've got 30,000 troops, and I've got 40,000. I've got 35,000. So it's a fair fight. And they've got England, and England is probably... well, they're on their island. They're dependent on boats. So, yeah, I think this actually might work out to my favor. Let's get a new general, actually. This one is worse, but I don't want to lose my leader. Well, Utrecht. Could get them sieged. No? Oh, we lost our merchant fleet. That sucks. We need access through Munster or Cleves, and we are probably not gonna get that. Right? No, no. So we can't really get to Utrecht. What are you gonna do? Well, no way. No way we can get there. We need boats, and I'm not gonna get there with boats. So we'll just have to wait. Let's keep this guy again. See if we can't get him to be our benevolent dictator. Get a claim on Holstein. Well, no, I don't want to risk getting more AE. Oldenburg is 20. We could get it up to one. Could we get it up to 100? No, we couldn't. We broke our alliance with them. Well, we can't really complete any of these. I'm thinking this episode is has been going on for long enough now. Mostly with boring peacetime. So now that we are in a war, let's save it for the next episode. And actually have something fun to do in that episode. So if you managed to stick around for all of this, thank you for that. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like the episode, even though it was slightly boring if you ask me. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode where we will be at war again. So that will be fun. So long.